In mathematical modeling, today's topic is linear growth and decay model. Linear growth and decay model. Decay model. We are supposed to study some different models, standard models, established models. Linear growth and decay model, especially for population growth model. Population growth model, which is applicable to human population. Human population. I explain what is this linear growth and decay model. I explain how this model is derived, and that model is used to calculate the population at any given time. At any given time. Now we start with this. Let x t be the population at any time t. Human population, let us take human population at any time t. Say we can take population of a town or a district or a state or even a nation. Here xt is the population at any time of a certain town or a certain nation also. xt be the population at any time t, and b and d be the birth and death rates. Birth and death rates of the human population. Of the human population. What do you mean by birth rate? Say birth rate is defined as the number of individual born per individual per unit time, in unit time. Birth rate is number of individual born per individual in a time t, given time t. And d is number of deaths per individual per unit time. Unit time may be 1 month, 2 months, 6 months or 1 year. Birth rate may be calculated per month or per half year, per year and so on. B is the birth rate per 6 months, means number of births born per individual in 6 months. Number of births born per individual per 6 months. Then B is the birth rate if you calculate at 6 months. Similarly, death rate. Then in the time interval t plus delta t. Time interval t plus delta t. In time interval t to t plus delta t, the number of births is, what is the number of births? B into xt into delta t, because time, plus O delta t. See, this is O delta t depends on delta t and tends to 0 as delta t tends to 0. So we introduce O delta t here. Similarly, number of days in time interval t plus delta t is d into xt delta t plus O delta t. This O delta t tends to 0 as delta t tends to 0. It is infinitesimal. O delta t tends to 0 as delta t tends to 0. Delta t tends to 0. Now, therefore, xt plus delta t minus xt. What is this? Xt plus delta t minus xt is population side at t plus delta t minus population side at xt. That is population side at xt plus delta t, time interval t plus delta t, minus population side at time t. We have started with at a certain time t, and we calculate the model, that is population growth model for a short, for any time t. for any time t. So xt plus delta t minus xt is population size at t plus delta t minus population size at t. How it is defined? It is b xt, b into xt delta t minus d into xt delta t plus o dash delta t. O dash delta t is, again it is infinitesimal, depends on delta t and tends to 0. Now say, what does this gives? This gives increase in population or decrease in population depending on this b and d. Suppose d is greater than b, then population decreases. B is greater than d, then population increases. Therefore xt plus d plus delta t minus xt is population size at t plus delta t minus population size at t. Therefore it is equal to b minus d xt delta t plus o dash delta t, o dash delta t. Therefore xt plus delta t, x of t plus delta t minus x of t upon delta t is equal to b minus d xt plus o dash delta t. Now we consider limiting case. Limit xt plus delta t. Limiting case gives delta t tends to 0 gives population at any time t, and that can be applied to calculate the population at any time instant t. Maybe after 10 years, after 5 years, what is the population? We can find out. You know the application of calculus here. Xt upon delta t is equal to b minus d xt plus o dash delta t. And this o dash delta t is infinitesimal and depends on delta t tends to 0, as delta t tends to 0. Now it is delta t tends to 0. Right hand side also delta t tends to 0. Limit we have taken. Delta t tends to 0. Now what is this? X dash or d by dt of xt is equal to b minus d xt, because o dash delta t tends to 0, as delta t tends to 0. Therefore now we have to find out xt from this, correct? Xt from this. How do you find xt from this? For that, it is a differential equation, first order it is. We change the what is that? We separate the variables here. D of xt upon xt is equal to b minus d dt. B minus d dt. Therefore integrating we get xt is, or is it log xt? Because how do you integrate now? Numerator is differentiation of denominator, means integration is log of denominator. It is f dash x by fx. What is integration of f dash x by fx? Log fx. Therefore log xt is b minus d into t plus c. What is c? Constant of integration. I think you followed these steps here. Therefore x of t is e raised to b minus d into t into e raised to c, or plus c. Better write one more step, plus c. Therefore this x of t is population at any time t is e raised to b minus d into t plus e raised to c. So e raised to b minus d into t plus a. Is it plus a or into it is, correct? Into it is. Therefore a into, where a is e raised to c. Say right hand side e raised to b minus d into t plus c, exponent it is. Therefore e raised to b minus d into e raised to c, and e raised to c is taken as e. Now xt is therefore given by this. And what is a? We find out a. For that, initially when t is 0, x is 0 is a e raised to b minus d into 0, therefore a. So xt is x0 e raised to b minus d into t. E raised to b minus d into t. That b minus d is, what are b and d here? B is birth rate, d is death rate. So we take this as a x0 e raised to at, where a is equal to b minus d, birth rate minus death rate. So population at any time E is given by initial population into e raised to at. Xt denotes population at any time. Any time. Suppose we want to calculate population after 5 years. Population of a certain town after 5 years. Then what is x0? Present population. X0 means initial population. Initially, that means x0 at present time, what is the population? That is x0. After time t, what is the population? Xt. How to get that one? Xt is x0 e raised to at. A is birth rate minus death rate. That is required. Birth rate and death rates are required. Then you can calculate the population size of any town or a country. Here, this population growth or decay model, it is called population growth model. If b is greater than d, we can observe this one, first one. If b is greater than d, that is birth rate is greater than death rate, then what happens? Population increases exponentially. Population increases exponentially. Because a is positive means, you know the curve e raised to at, exponential it is. Therefore it increases exponentially. Suppose b is less than d, population decreases exponentially. Suppose b is equal to d, then what happens? B is equal to d, a is 0, xt becomes x0 only. Xt becomes x0. Only these are theoretical. It is xt is x0 is only theoretical, because sometimes it may happen b is equal to d, birth rate is exactly equal to death rate, then what happens? Xt becomes x0. Population after 10 or 5 years also remains population at the present site. Population at the present site. So these three cases, I think you followed this one. What is that? If b greater than d, population increases exponentially. B less than d, decreases exponentially. And if b is equal to d, population remains constant. Now the population curve is like this. This is first case. Suppose a is greater than b. In this case, suppose this is x0 it is. It is the population at given time. Population increases like this. Population increases. It is the population curve when a greater than b. Suppose a less than b, then what happens? This is x0 and present population at a given time. At any time it decreases like this. Decreases exponentially. Suppose this is x0, then what happens? Population remains same, constant. This is called population curve. Increases, decreases exponentially, remains constant. Now, one important concept here, doubling time. Doubling time means, it is denoted by capital T. It is the time required to become double the population of the present size. Time required to double the population of the present size. That is called doubling time. And we find out expression for doubling time. Let t be the doubling time and x0 be the initial population x0. T be the doubling time. What is the doubling time? Time required for the population to become double the present population. Double the present population. That is called doubling period. Suppose x0 be the initial population, t be the doubling time. We have what is the population growth model? Xt is x0 e raised to 80. E raised to 80. Now we have to find out this doubling time. What do you mean by doubling time? Present population is x0 and we require double the population of this. What is the time required for population to become double the present size? 2x0 is x0 e raised to a, I take capital D. Therefore e raised to a t, what is this a? B minus d. E raised to a t is it to? It is to a t is log 2 to the base e. Therefore t is log 2 upon a. This is the doubling time. In doubling time, we have a here. What is that a? A is, it is birth rate minus death rate, B minus D. Similarly, half time, it is called half time period. Half time period. Half time period means it is the time required for the population to become half the present size. Half the present size. Let T1 be the half time period. That is time required for the population to become half the present size. Then we have xt is x0 e raised to 80. Half the present size means the population at any time. Suppose it becomes half the present size x0, half x0 is x0 e raised to a t1. Therefore e raised to a t1 is equal to half. Therefore a t1 is log half or minus log 2. So t1 is minus log 2 upon a. Minus log 2 upon a. Again, once again, a is birth rate minus death rate. That is a. Now this is about the linear population growth model for human population. Next is Bernoulli's notion. Bernoulli's notion. Bernoulli's notion can be applied for human population to calculate bacteria population or radioactive elements to find the half-life period of the radioactive elements. Now what is Bernoulli's notion? Now the question is, explain what is Bernoulli's notion and how that can be applied for the human population. Bernoulli's notion is like this. It is the capital increases at the rate proportional to itself. This is called Bernoulli's notion. What do you mean by capital? You are all science students, but you have that idea. What is capital? Capital means it is the working capital. It is called working capital means it is the amount of money required for any business. That is called capital. Capital increases at the rate proportional to itself. Suppose CT be the capital at any time t. Then what does this Bernoulli's notion says? The increase in that capital, that means change it is d by dt of c of t is proportional to c of t. d by d of C of t is proportional to C of t. Therefore, d by dt of C of t is equal to k into C of t. K into C of t. Now, we have to find out at what rate this, or we have to find out C of t now. C of t from this at any time. C of t at any time. Suppose C of t be capital at any time. What is Bernoulli's notion? It changes, that is increases here. It may decrease also. D by dt of C of t is proportional to C of t. Therefore, d of C of t upon C of t is equal to k dt. Now integrating. What is integration of this left hand side? D by dt of C of t. It is f dash x by fx form. Again, numerator is a differential of denominator. Therefore, log C of t is equal to k into t plus C1. Therefore, C of t is e raised to k into t plus C1. Therefore, C of t is e raised to kt into e raised to C1, that is taken as a e raised to kt. Now, initially t is 0, C0 is a e raised to 0. Therefore, what is this a? A is equal to C0. Therefore, C of t is C0 into e raised to kt. This k is constant, and that increase or decrease depends on that k only. That k. This is called Bernoulli's notion. Now, this Bernoulli's notion can be applied to human population. Or bacteria population. Or it can be applied to radioactive elements. You know how to find out the half-life period of the radioactive elements? Here, this Bernoulli's